How can I help you today, friend?
Is it true you hold fights here?
No bloody way. What we do here has nothing to do with fighting. Teeth fly in all directions. Bones crack. Blood flows. It's a bloodbath.
That sounds like something for me.
As you wish. But if Damian, Zavish or Goliath slice you into schnitzel, don't come crying to me.
You can't scare me. I'm in.
Have it your way. I warned you. First, pay me the entry fee.
Here.
Well, let's see. A fight with Damian is first up for you. If he doesn't get you by force, he will certainly get you by pure stench alone.
Can't wait.
Zavish is up second. When he fights, it's a joy to behold. But there's this one catch. When he's sober, he's not worth a damn. If you want to fight with him, you have to make certain he's got some drinks in him.
And can't you get those drinks into him yourself? You run this place, don't you?
I could, but Zavish has quite a tab here already, so he won't get even a drop on the house anymore. But I won't let him fight if he's sober. Do with that what you may. The last one is Goliath, our champion. Nobody's ever defeated him here.
Maybe I'll be the first.
I know Goliath, and I know what he's capable of. If you value your life, when you go down, stay down. Well, and that's that. We hold the fights in the building next door. The lads will already be waiting for you there. And one more thing. No giving up. You fight as long as you're standing, and if you lose, well, you'll see.
Wonderful. I'd like something to eat and to spend the night.
Aye, we've got some room left. And for how long?
I'll just stay the night.
No problem. I shall pay in advance.
All right, I'll pay. Here's your groschen.
I knew we'd come to an agreement. Your bed's ready, and there's some food in the pot.
Where can I find my room?
The guest rooms are upstairs. Yours has a green wreath above the door.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you, and take care.
fun.
I've gone all day.
Come and fight.
All right, then. But I have another proposal. Mole gets his share from the fees. but only the winner gets the spoils. So, what would you say to a wee bet? So us weaker fighters have a chance?
You know, why not?
Mighty kind of you. Ready? Ha! Fucking hell! Defend yourself, asshole! Are you going to cry, you whoreson? I'll knock your eyes out your ass!
Kick his teeth on the other side of his face.
We want to see some blood. Rip his guts out.
Defend yourself, asshole! Defend yourself, asshole! Bring it on, coward! Wanker! Are you going to cry, you whoreson? You climbed into the wrong hole, you... Such a wanker, and he kicks my arse.
What do you mean, wanker? Getting your ass kicked once wasn't enough?
Just you wait. Zavish will wipe that smirk off your face. Here, take the money and get out of my sight, you prick.
Excuse me.
Whistler?
I'm sorry.
christening and have nothing to...
Greetings to you. I don't think so.
Greetings, my friend.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
You're new here, aren't you? Has Chenyek talked the head off you already?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
It sounded pretty convincing to me.
Aye. Chenyek can sweet-talk people like no other. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyek just gives it such a nice polish.
Are you saying he lied to me?
More like, he didn't tell you the whole truth. I heard from friends that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse. The kind of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me, I'll give you half the coin he's paying for it.
Well, I'll stick to what Chenyek told me. I'm not complicating it by stealing wine.
Well, that's a shame.
Chenyek said you could give me some gear, too.
All that talk about equality, brotherhood. But when it comes to lockpicks, I'm supposed to give you stuff from my own stash. Here's something you might find useful.
Thank you.
Greetings.
Good day. Good day.
Come and fight.
All right, then. But I have Mole gets it, so...
You know, why not?
Mighty kind of you.
Take him down! Take him down!
I'll knock your eyes out your ass! Christ! Shit! Bring it on, coward! Take that! I have more teeth.
Lord be with you.
Apparently, the city council is organizing another collection for repairs to the
Such a wanker, and he kicks my arse.
What do you mean, wanker? Getting your ass kicked once wasn't enough?
Just you wait. Zavish will wipe that smirk off your face. Here, take the money and get out of my sight, you prick.
But I'm not giving them a single groschen until I see cut stone, climb, scaffolding, and 20 men working their asses off.
No, I'm sorry.
I'll be right there.
One beer.
What kind of pig will sit?
Would you like to raise a cup with me?
Do I know you?
Well, want another?
Well, no, not yet. But we can fix that. I'm Henry.
Zavish,
Well, should we drink something?
for all I care. But you're paying. They won't pour me anymore.
I'll bring you something.
Don't take too long. I'm thirsty.
What are you here for?
I'll have a look at the...
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Blurry.
Show me your wares.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Would you like something with a bit of a...
Me? Always.
Here's something to drink. Enjoy.
I was pretty damn thirsty. Bottoms up.
Now do you feel like fighting?
No, not yet. But we're almost there. Could you find another drop?
I'll be right back.
Look, everybody! Twins!
How can I help?
I'll have a look at the...
I was glad to be...
Get our booze in.
Would you like something with a bit of a kick?
Me?
Here's something to drink. Enjoy.
I was pretty damn thirsty. Bottoms up!
Now do you feel like fighting?
Absolutely!
Shall we fight?
Aye! But what do you say to a bet?
Good idea. Here you are.
Sacre. I can't seem to count it. Well, I trust you. If worse comes to worse, I'll lose on it. Let's fight!
Turn him ass backwards! Get moving!
Hurry up. I have to take a piss.
We want to see some Take blood! Him
You
down!
call that a... Fuck you! Cheers.
Days alone.
2 on 1.
Take him down! Take
2
him
on 1.
down!
What kind of shit is that? 2 on 1? What kind of shit is that? Ow! Fucking hell! Hurry up. I have to take a piss.
The other side is
Ah. Ah. 2 on 1?
Take him down! Take him down!
Oh, fucker! Hurry up. Take it.
Good fight.
Good, good. My skull's still spinning from it. Or is that from the drink? Lord knows. You get the whole bet, and don't drink it up right away.
I saw your likeness just the other day too.
Don't hold things up there. On. Or was it in the sky as well?
That calf of ours gave me this ropey look. And you came straight to mind.
Farewell.
God be with you.
God grant you health.
A large beer for me.
Aye, aye, you silly doggy. Here you go. Take it. I beat you once. It won't be so hard to do it again.
Oh, you mean back then, do you? That time didn't count. I wasn't myself. And so that entire fight was shit.
And now you think it'll be better?
I don't think so. I fucking know so.
Shall we fight?
No problem. So, come and bet. You can't take any groschen to the grave anyway.
Well, why not? Here you go.
Now, say goodbye to your life. Fuck you! Hey! Well, that's that. Come closer. I'm just getting started. I'll take you. Come on then. Ha! Bloody hell. Come on then. Come closer. Don't be scared. Come on then.
Greetings.
Are you going to the market tomorrow?
Sure does. Come on. How was it?
What can I say? Prague is a whole...
You lousy bastard! I've been crushing men's bones for so long, and then this squirt comes along and... Fuck me!
You know how it is. Everything has to end someday.
Yeah, fuck you. You should tell Mole about it. His head's gonna explode when he hears you beat me. Maybe I'll inherit this place then.
How can I help you today, friend?
I won all the fights.
No fucking way! Goliath isn't the undefeated champion anymore? Who'd have reckoned?
It couldn't last forever.
Anyway, the reward is yours. Here you go. One for Damian, another for Zavish, the third for Goliath, and a fourth one, just for surviving.
Thanks.
They have similar, but much more boring, entertainment in Horshan. Young Brutans runs things there. Tomlin. And I heard blokes from Prague and Miskovitz were recently in a brawl. I don't know who won, but it must have been a pretty dance.
Thanks for the advice.
Anyway, you beat the best here. That's not going to discourage them, so feel free to come back sometime. If nothing else, people like to gawp at it. And when their throat dries out from all that kibitzing, then business is booming.
God bless.
That's bloody...
People, what were you
Anything back with you?
Empty pockets and a whole lot of gossip.
The big city.
And I'm telling you.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Willkommen, mein Freund. Komm herein. Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein Herr?
I need something repaired.
Was wünschst du?
Show me your wares.
Wie schade, Mann.
Wine from the best grape.
Fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
Show me your wares. I'd like to discuss the price.
Warum nicht?
Do you accept?
That's almost an... Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Danke und viel Glück für... Die Zukunft, mein Herr. Die besten Produkte. Ehrliche Waren. Vielen Dank. Es war mir eine Freude, mit dir Geschäfte zu machen, mein Herr.
Elegant and lean flavor of exotic fruits. Forget this.
God bless you, sir.
What are you doing here, Goodman?
What does it look like? I'm handing out wine from my vineyard.
You're giving it away for free.
My vineyard is new and folks in this town are damn stubborn. So I figured I'd pour a cask or two into them and maybe they'd get a taste for it. What about your good self? Would you like to try it?
Free wine? I'd be a fool to say no to that.
My thoughts exactly, Goodman. Here you are, to your health. I'm curious what you'll think of it.
Well, it's not the best wine I've ever had, but it'd do at a pinch.
Forgive me, Goodman, but say no more. In vino veritas, and the truth in my wine is that I'm a fool, an idiot whose wife is cuckolding him, whose children can't stand him, and even the dog pisses in his boots every morning. And my wine tastes like dog piss as well. I never should have bought that damned vineyard. If it wasn't for those fucking monks selling their wine everywhere they can, I might have a chance. Not like this.
Is there anything I could do to help you?
With the dog pissing in my boots? I'm not sure. I tried sticking his snout in it, putting pepper in my boots, and nothing worked. Piss in my boots again the next morning.
I meant your business troubles.
Oh, I see. Maybe you could. If you're not from around here, that is.
No, I'm not.
Allow me to introduce myself. Caspar Rudolph, vineyard owner and a not very successful wine seller.
I'm Henry.
Maybe you could help me, Henry. I'm looking for someone who's not well known in Kuttenberg. Someone who can pretend to be someone else, if you know what I mean.
Sure, why not? If all you need is someone folk won't recognize.
The monks in Setlet's monastery make excellent wine. They call it the monastery secret. People can't get enough of it, and I can't figure out what their secret is. But I intend to find out.
Right, I understand what you want from me. But if it's a secret, it won't be easy.
No, it won't. But don't worry, I have a plan. The custodian of the monastery vineyard has a relative in town, an innkeeper called Havel. And this Havel is a real know-it-all when it comes to wine. He really likes to boast about it. If you were to pose as a sommelier who's just come back from abroad, I'm sure he'd be happy to talk to you, and maybe he'll reveal something.
You want me to be smellier? I don't see how that can make a good impression on him.
Not smellier, sommelier. It's a wine expert. Just act intelligent and use some foreign words. It'll be easy. I have some books about wine at home. Maybe you could read through them. You do know how to read, right? Havel's a bit thick anyway, so it won't be hard to impress him.
The book might come in handy. Can I borrow it?
When I said I have it, that wasn't, entirely accurate.
What's the truth then?
The book belongs to me, but I lent it to someone and she hasn't given it back yet. Miss Adleta Manrica should have it. I lent it to her during our, let's call it our friendship, which has come to an end.
Didn't you say you're married?
What has that to do with anything?
Oh, I'm sure your wife wouldn't mind if you asked an old girlfriend to return a book you lent her.
Oh dear. Adleta used to have rather more friends than might be expected of a respectable young woman. But her family's patience ran out, so they arranged her marriage and put an end to her dalliances. Since then, Adleta has been confined to her room and guarded like the crown jewels.
And you want me to break in?
Well, yes. Master Swordsmith Manlicher has a house in Lethlilskar Street. Adleta is either locked in her room or walks in the gardens behind the Italian court, where she is guarded by her brother. The Manlichers don't want any more problems.
It doesn't matter. I'll find a way to get the book back.
Great! Any more questions?
Do you have any idea what this secret might be?
They're monks, so it could be anything. Maybe they put the crushed up bones of saints in it, or they sing hymns to the wine. How should I know?
I'll get right on it then.
Excellent. And don't forget, making an impression is the main thing. You look like you can handle it. Good luck. Take care. Taste the delicious Kuttenberg wine from the best grapes ripened in the Czech sun. The taste is full, intoxicating, of a summer evening. The color of the most precious.
Enjoy the peace of the church and my father's requiem mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that?
But I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year. So, have you got any ideas?
I wouldn't leave. Until the last moment this year.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Anything you need.
How it is. Times are tough. If I kept my prices low, I wouldn't make ends meet.
Damn it. It's always ordinary folk that get...
What would you like? Great! Happy to be of service.
I'll have a look at the wares. I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Do you accept?
More. Finally, a reasonable sum. Thank you, sir. And come again.
I'm sorry.
Hold up! At your service.
A wonderful day for a wonderful purchase.
You have no business being here, good man. Go away. Guten Tag. Was brauchst du?
I'd like to go into the gardens. Why are you on guard here?
I'm afraid my sister is resting in the gardens and doesn't wish to be disturbed.
That's a very fine sword you have, Goodman.
And so it should be. It was made by my father, a master swordsmith.
Well, you can tell it's perfectly balanced at first glance. I may not be able to see the blade, but the way the hilt is fitted is clearly the work of a master craftsman.
It seems you know your stuff, good man.
I'm an apprentice swordsmith.
For someone from Kuttenberg? I'm surprised I haven't seen you before.
No, my master is Martin Menschy from Prague. We're just traveling north. My master wants to deliver a piece in person.
You don't say. Master Menshi is in Kuttenberg? Do you think I could talk to him? I admire his work, and so does my father.
Of course. Come to the Hangman's Halter Tavern. My master will be pleased to have company.
Thanks. If you want to enter the gardens, go ahead. Just keep away from my sister. My father has forbidden her to speak to men.
Don't worry. I'll give you my word as a swordsmith.
Bis bald.
Are you Miss Adletta?
That's me. And what is your name, you handsome fellow?
Henry.
A nice name. But I have to warn you, I won't be a miss for much longer. Seeing you here makes me regret that a little, though.
Pleasure's all mine. I'm here on behalf of Caspar Rudolph. It's about the book he lent you.
Caspar? Oh, the poor thing got a proper hiding from my father. How is he?
Well, his wine business is flourishing.
I know perfectly well that it's not flourishing. But I'm glad Caspar at least has good friends.
What about that book? Do you have it?
When we were friends, he gifted me that book. There was no mention of it being on loan. And now he wants it back all of a sudden?
No offense, miss, but are you even interested in a treatise on wine?
Of course not. But Caspar kept going on about it, and I wanted to make him happy. Since I've been locked up here, I've even tried to read it out of sheer boredom, so that I don't have to embroider all the time.
If you like reading, I can recommend some books you might enjoy more.
Oh, do tell. I like to broaden my horizons. Although I doubt the books will be easy to find.
How about The Story of the Heart by Conrad of Würzburg?
What's it about?
Now, if I tell you, I'll ruin the surprise for you. But in short, it's about a love triangle, and one of the characters eats a human heart. I think you'll like it. In the work, Conrad espouses the beauty of true love over the false love of an arranged marriage.
It's like you can read my mind. I've read that tedious wine book anyway, so you can take it.
Thank you, miss.
Farewell, Henry. Never forget me.
My humble respects.
Shalem.
Beautiful.
Good day. Good day.
They had two collections just like it already. Then the question.
What are you here for, friend?
Can I get something to eat and a place to sleep?
But of course, sir. And for how long?
Just for tonight.
All right, but money up front.
All right, I'll pay. Here's your groschen.
I knew we'd come to an agreement. Our beds are clean, and you can eat as much as you want, sir.
What's new in the city?
Nothing much. If you're looking to make some coin, I don't know about anything new.
Don't think I can.
Relax. I'm not doing anything wrong. Here, Mutt.
Good boy. Good boy.
My respects. Take a look around. Greetings, sir.
Show me your wares. I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try. No deal, then. I'm done haggling with you. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Come and get some.
My young apprentice said there was some sort of commotion when I...
Went to round up the cattle and gather in the hay.
Fish! Come and get your fish here!
Pavel, the owner of the local inn, I assume?
That I am. How can I help you?
When I asked where I should go in this city for good wine, your inn was recommended.
You've come to the right place. You won't find better wine in this city. Have you come from far away?
Very far, Goodman. I'm Henry, and I rarely hear my name spoken in my native tongue.
Mine has an unusual ingredient in it. Let's see if you can tell what it is.
I travelled around France.
Wonderful! It's not often I get the chance to talk to someone so well-traveled. It'd be nice to have someone to discuss the drink of kings with.
An invitation I can't refuse. Thank you.
Well, good man, how shall we begin our tasting? Ah, I know. How about a little white to begin with?
Excellent.
So, what do you say to that?
Hints of vanilla. That's uncommon. And I have to say, that greenish spring colour is perfect.
You're right. A rare flavour and colour tone. It's essentially a lighter wine. I like it because it's suitable for many occasions. When I don't know what to serve, I pull out a Moravian white. My father-in-law loves it. He'll be a blessed 70 years old this year, so I'm giving him a few casks to make his old age a little merrier.
That's very kind of you.
There's nothing but misers in this town. They wouldn't think twice about taking their own mother's last piece of bread. I'm not like that. Do I have money? Of course. But I don't hoard it. I try to make people around me happy.
And you're treating me to this wine. You're a real Samaritan. And like it says in the Bible, you give drink to the thirsty.
Anyway, let's have a cup of something else.
My thoughts exactly.
What shall we... Ah, I know. Let's have some red. How about a young Blaufränkisch from Austria? Or as we call it in Bohemia, Blue Frankovka.
From you, Goodman, anything. Pour away.
Quite a decent vintage.
A bit bitter for my tastes. But you said it's a young Blaufränkisch. I'm getting notes of black currant. The colour is dark, almost purple, but as it should be.
Yes, the colour enchants me every time. Almost like drinking from an inkwell.
Oh, I've never drunk ink. Would you recommend it?
My grandfather used to say, you won't know till you've tried it. He lived and died by that saying.
Uh-huh. What happened to him?
Well, the poor fella suffered from ulcers. So one day, true to his favourite saying, he tried drinking spirits to cure himself. Burn the canker, he said. Well, he burnt it so thoroughly, he was dead in a week. God rest his soul.
To your grandfather, and his contribution to advancing the knowledge of medicine.
If you've travelled so widely, tell me, in France, what wine do they appreciate the most? And I don't mean what wealthy nobility think, but what true connoisseurs like you and me appreciate.
Chardonnay, definitely.
But that's the type of grape. I mean the type of wine. I surely don't have to tell you the grape variety is only half the taste.
Well, it's hard to come up with something off the top of my head, but I do enjoy this variety.
Ah, well, never mind. Let's carry on. Well then, let's move on to the next one. After all that quality stuff, let's refresh ourselves with something simpler. Would you like a Hippocras?
Certainly. The better ones will go straight to our heads. And I'll admit, I do like it from time to time.
Nothing to be ashamed of. It's not easy to make a good Hippocras. Mine has an unusual ingredient in it. Let's see if you can tell what it is.
Very nice. I'd say it's mint?
Precisely. It gives a nice freshness, wouldn't you say? And there's a garden full of it right behind the tavern. I don't know where to put it all.
But it's missing some kick. I reckon your cook forgot to add something.
This is the life.
Ginger. It's missing ginger.
But of course. The cook told me they didn't have any at the market. You have a refined tongue, good man. I'll give you that. After that Hippocras, we should have something more high class. I've got a rare Hungarian wine from Eger. Very strong and very sweet.
Bring it on. This is no time for weak wine.
My thoughts exactly. So what do you think? Good, isn't it?
Very good and very red. Besides that, it has a sort of raised taste at the end of the tongue.
Raised taste? What do you mean?
It's hard to explain, but it really is very red.
As anyone can see at first glance. What will you tell me next? That the sky is blue?
And isn't it?
I drank this particular wine from Egger at a banquet held to celebrate the new city council. Hungarian government, Hungarian wine, and Hungarian delicacies. I was so looking forward to enjoying some nice Hungarian sausages or pate, but I ended up leaving disappointed.
How so?
They started bringing out melons, apples, plums, and all sorts of other fruit. And finally, they served fish. I don't eat fish, and fruit makes me burp. So I went hungry at a feast.
Well, that's very unusual. Fruit, fish, and red wine. Maybe it's some sort of Hungarian custom.
I was so disappointed that I wanted to make myself something at home to get rid of the taste. But I was so drunk that I fell asleep. The housekeeper woke me up, and what could I tell you? The porridge was charcoal, the kitchen was like a smokehouse, and I had egg on my face. Well, that's Hungary checked off the list. What's next?
How about something local? I noticed there were vineyards in Kuttenberg.
But of course, we have vineyards and grapes from Burgundy that Emperor Charles himself had brought in. The local vintners grow some fine grapes, but they're still learning everything that comes after that. The local stuff gets diluted a lot. They flavor it with all sorts of shit, or leave it for vinegar.
Don't tell me you don't have a drop of anything local that would be worth trying.
Well, there's the monastery secret. A wine from the Sedlets Monastery. My cousin Jerome is the custodian of the monastery vineyard.
Ah. Why is it called secret?
Taste it, and you'll see.
Interesting. There's no trace of any flavour that shouldn't be there. Neither honey nor spices. Just the pure taste of wine. But there is something to it. Something I don't recognise.
That's it, good man.
Is that the secret?
Exactly. The monks add a secret ingredient to the wine.
A secret ingredient? How do you know that?
Like I said, my cousin Jerome is the custodian of the monastery vineyard, and I handle their supply. Sometimes I bring food for the workers, new barrels, tools and the like. And from time to time, I bring them a sealed crate which smells peculiar. Jerome didn't want to tell me what's in it, but when I insisted, he told me it's some kind of incense they burn in the barrels.
Really? I've never heard of such a thing.
Neither have I. But like I said, the chest was sealed and the whole thing is shrouded in secrecy.
A real monastery secret. What should we drink next?
I'm glad you like my wine. But that's enough tasting for today. After all, I've offered you everything worth trying, and now the wine is starting to go to my head. But you're welcome to stay in my tavern as long as you like. I have to say, I really enjoyed our chat. It's rare to meet someone who really understands wine.
I enjoyed your company a lot too. Nevertheless, I won't keep you, Goodman, and I'll bid you farewell.
Farewell, and if you decide to extend your stay in Kuttenberg, stop by for a drink again.
Definitely. God be with you.
Come and get your fish here.
Cleaners! Wood vinegar! You have a kind...
Excuse
Good day. What would you like?
I spoke to Havel.
And? How did it go?
Good. I had to drink a bit of wine to get some answers out of him, but I sacrificed myself for the cause.
And what did he say?
It took a while, but in the end, he told me sometimes crates of a special incense are brought to the vineyard, and they apparently burn it in the barrels.
What? Incense? And he wasn't just yanking your pizzle or too drunk?
He may have been drunk, but he was telling the truth. He doesn't know what incense it is, just that they get it delivered.
Right, and here's a small reward so you don't go around saying old Casper's ungrateful. But now I need you to look into it further. We need to find out what this special incense is for. We'll have to take a look in the vineyard and take some of that incense.
We, meaning me, right?
Of course I mean you. See how well we understand each other?
I'll do it, but I want more coin. It's a risky thing to do. What's more, it's the monastery's vineyard, and I don't want to end up on the wrong side of the church.
All right. I'll give you more, but I want you to know you're bleeding me dry as is.
I'm the one likely to actually bleed. Now tell me where to look. The vineyard is pretty big.
It's big, true. But there's a vineyard house right in the middle. The custodian lives there, as well as the workers. And it's also where all the supplies are stored. Besides, there's also a side garden where they grow new varieties of grapes. If you could manage to bring me a few seedlings, they could greatly help my own vineyard.
Where exactly is the vineyard?
A short way to the north of town. It's pretty large, you can't miss it.
How do I get in? Isn't it guarded?
The simplest thing would be to get hired as a laborer. There'll be lots of work there now that it's summer.
I'm on it then.
Good luck, and take care, Henry. By the way, what about the business with the Manlikas? Did you manage to get hold of the book by Bouchek?
Yes, Miss Adletter is sweet. And she even gave me back your book. Here it is.
Ah, thanks very much. I'll try to sell it and pay off at least some of my debts. God be with you, good sir. An elegant and lean flavor, light aroma of exotic fruits, and a color that has sparkle. This is my...
Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein Herr?
Show me your wares.
Cleaners! Wood vinegar!
Sit and stay.
Did I imagine it?
Ah, damn! Oh, bloody hell. This crate smells like sulfur. This could be it.
Hmm? What was that? I heard it coming from here.
Heal!
other day, I came home early, and my old woman wouldn't let me in. She said that...
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
A sparkling white, a taste that will caress your soul. Greetings. Do you need something?
I'm back, and I've got the mysterious monastery incense. It looks like wood chips soaked in sulfur. It stinks a bit.
They were smoking barrels with this. Sulfur is the stink of hell, and this is a monastery vineyard.
Maybe there's another reason. The miners in Skalitz used to say where there's sulfur, it's easier to breathe. Healthier air.
But it sticks to high hell.
So do many noble delicacies, and they're still delicious.
I suppose you're right. I'll give it a try. I hope it doesn't make my wine reek. Here's your reward. I added a bit more, as we agreed.
I almost forgot. I have the seedlings.
Ah! I'm curious what they'll grow into. You've made me doubly happy, Henry. So, here's a little something on top for you. God be with you, good sir. Wine! Try some wine from the Gutenberg vineyard.
Some?
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Apparently, the city council is organizing another collection for repair.
I didn't say I wouldn't.
Willkommen. Schön, dich zu sehen.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Das könnte vielleicht gehen.
How's this?
That's more like it. Just a bit more and we can shake hands. Sehr gut. I can agree to that. Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
Show me your wares. Let's talk about the price.
Very well.
Do you accept?
Well, you'll convince me with that price. Thank you, sir. And come again.
I have some news about Liechtenstein.
Ah, I'm all ears.
I think I found that goatskin fella. I think I know where he might be. It seems he's hiding out because someone had him beaten up recently.
Ah, if they're after him, he's surely mixed up in something. That's a good sign, right?
Only I don't know where to look for him. All I know is he's hiding out somewhere between Hradec Quarter and the horse market, and that he robs someone every now and again. But I can't search every single house there, can I?
If the worst comes to the worst, you can. But it might be wise to try asking around first. There's a big bathhouse in the Hradec Quarter, and nearby there's an alehouse where the miners go.
It can't hurt to ask. Maybe someone there knows about him.
Aye. Or you could try to lure him out. If you dare, go to the bathhouse and show you've got lots of coin. Maybe you'll get lucky. You look pretty decent. That ought to do the trick.
Decent? My, what a compliment.
My humble apologies. You look magnificent, of course. All the girls in Kuttenberg will be just yearning for you to lead them to the altar.
Thanks. You look pretty decent yourself.
You're right. It doesn't sound all that flattering.
I'll be on my way.
Aye, get going. I need to get back to the alehouse job anyway.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Can I eat and sleep here?
We'd be honored, sir. And for how long?
I'll just stay overnight.
Aye, that can be arranged if you have the coin.
All right then. I'll pay right now. Here's your money.
I knew we'd come to an agreement. Anyone can sleep like a king here. And if you're hungry, there's some food in the pot.
Where can I find my room?
Easy. You just go upstairs, and immediately on the left, you'll see the door with the green wreath hanging above it.
I'm not paying for it.
My humble...
How the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
What would you like, sir?
Show me your wares.
I'm glad you found what you needed. Sir. It happened.
It's been a few days and I still haven't found goatskin. Maybe Catherine's found out something more. Or she'll give me some advice.
Just don't make what you made yet. Praise be Jesus Christ, young man. I'm sorry to bother you, but I must stop you for a moment. Can I have a word?
What do you want from me?
I'm the royal collector, and I want you to pay your duty.
What duty?
The king's duty. Now come here and don't delay. Move it. What are you still waiting for? Well, come here. So, what'll it be? When I say come here, I fucking mean it. Or I'll come to you and test my blade on you.
Fuck you, whoreson!
Shit! You know
I've been waiting for you.
Come on, then!
You can't take me!
We'll see about that. Jesus Christ!
have we here? Stop! I have something for you.
Greetings.
Care to put your wits to the test? I heard a fine riddle the other day, and I haven't had anyone to share it with yet. Don't be shy, seeing as how we know each other now.
What do you have for me this time?
How about I tease you with another riddle? What do you say?
Now I'm more interested in you. What did you do before you started your wayfaring?
I've been a wayfarer my whole life. I haven't always been on my own, though.
You had a companion?
You bet I did. He was my best mate.
What became of him?
Wolves got him. Tore him apart. Poor fella. I tried to save him. Even took him to a sawbones. But now he's up there chasing celestial rabbits.
Chasing rabbits? What kind of friend was this?
A dog. Wag, I called him. I got him as a pup. He was the runt of the litter. They'd have drowned him if I hadn't taken him. I taught him to beg, roll over, snatch men's hats, and shake paws with the girls. We were welcomed wherever we went. A couple of tricks would earn us something to eat and drink. Sometimes they'd let us bed down in the barn. With him gone, all I'm left with are my riddles and a few drinking yarns.
Is it safe on the roads?
If you know how to handle yourself. I travel alone. I certainly look nothing like a noble. I don't have so much as a donkey, and I'm not much of a swordsman either. But I'm not dead yet. I mean, who'd rob and kill a waster like me?
The riddle sounds good. Go ahead.
Great! But before I do, last time you got the better of me, so I'd like the chance to return the compliment. Let's bet again! Do you agree?
Maybe Lady Luck will shine on me. I accept.
All right, now pay attention. Jaromir the coachman hailed from Rabosh. One morning he set off for Kuttenberg with an empty coach. 3 lads boarded in Bohonovitz. When he arrived in Boischt, one of the boys got out and a washerwoman took his place. In Hoshan, the washerwoman went on her way and a peddler and his daughter boarded. In Psitoke, the remaining lads alighted and took the peddler's daughter with them. And straight away, 2 fishermen got in. And on reaching Kuttenberg that evening, they invited the coachman to the bathhouse and got pig drunk. And now you tell me, what was the coachman's name?
Jaromir.
That's right! There's no fooling you. You've won the bet. And I'll be sure to remember you have a sharp mind.
I was just lucky, that's all.
But before I pay you, I'll ask you again. What would you prefer? Some extra coin or another story from my travels?
I'm all ears.
All ears, you say? This is tough. So much to choose from. You know what herbs are used to brew up medicinal concoctions? A herbalist once showed me. Gather some marigolds and nettles. Boil the nettles, but just crush the marigold and add it at the end. Marigold broth, she called it.
But I already know how to make that.
Well, that's a pity. It's the only concoction she taught me. She said it would be enough. But that's not to say you learnt nothing, is it? Travel safe, and perhaps our paths will cross again sometime. Farewell, good sir.
My humble respects. You have a kind...
Nice horses you have there. Think they can carry one more?
These nags? Sure they can. Hop on.
Such lovely hair.
It's the same as anywhere else.
I wish it was. I'm from Kuttenberg.
You don't have to brag about it.
No, that's not what I meant. It's just you can't breathe there. Sewage running through the streets, carrying dead rats and gnawed scraps. The taverns are full of dirty, sweaty miners in the evenings. When you go to the poor part of town, you'll soon be ready to cut your nose off with a rusty knife.
Disgusting. Why don't you move to the countryside somewhere?
Well, I would, but the wife likes living in town. I reckon she doesn't have a sense of smell or something.
Come on, you
Don't I know you from somewhere?
I doubt it. I'm not a local, just passing through.
All right then, but still.
Whoa!
Carrots, parsley, fresh vegetables.
Our fields are ravaged. Our barns are empty. All our...
Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings.
Planning a few planks of wood and nailing them together. Get hold of some wood and come over.
I heard they're going to cut down the old oak.
Oh no. Why? A lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by in the summer. Shade far and wide.
Well, that's just it.
Go! Go! Die! Go! Quick! Die! Whoa, whoa.
Good day, sir.
I want to go to the Trotsky region.
You've picked quite a journey. But if you have the coin, then I'm at your service.
Here you are.
All right, wait a mo. I have to load up the cart and get the horses ready. All right, we're ready. We can go.
Let's get going.
Lazy bones. Oof. Right then, you'll have to walk from here on. God be with you.
Aye. Have a good rest of the trip.
My respects. You have a kind master.
Aye. God be with you, sir.
Show me your wares.
Maybe.
I'm going to lose my money again.
What do you want at this time of night?
Can I spend the night here?
We're not set up for that here.
Just the one night's enough. All I need is to spend the night.
Forgive me, sir. Unless you want to sleep on the hay.
That doesn't matter. I'd even be happy to pay for that bed of hay.
I apologize.
Where would I go?
Shit, you're just pissing people off with your bullshit.
You can fuck yourself. I'll do whatever I want.
Enough! Damn it!
I'll show you.
Don't hit him!
I'll hack your ass off.
I'll be done with you in a flash.
Useless. Send my
Come on,
greetings to
then.
the devil. Fuck you, prick. Good doggy. Good boy.
Greetings, my friend.
I need a place to sleep and something to eat.
It would be an honor, good sir. And for how long?
I'll just stay the night.
All right, but money up front.
All right, I'll pay. Here's your groschen.
Agreed then. Our beds.
What kind of pig? Well, this doesn't...
Do you want something from me?
Pay homage and tribute.
Who to? You?
To our hero here. The all-conquering warrior. The meanest, toughest slugger around. The one and only Yarda the Great.
They call this fellow what? The toughest slugger? I'm not convinced.
You don't believe me? Then you'll have to fight it out. Fair and square. Get ready to put him up.
Come on, then.
Come on,
arse kicking, you piece of shit!
Knock him out cold.
dead man. You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight!
Kick his arse! That's impossible! There's no way a milksop like you could take down Yarda!
And yet I'm the one still standing on my feet.
You must be some kind of warlock! There's no other explanation.
I'm no warlock. I've just had my fair share of fighting.
Are you a battle-scarred warrior, then?
You could put it that way.
You know what that means? Yarda the Great has just pulled off the fight of his life.
No. Yarda the Great is sprawled in the mud over there.
But he went toe-to-toe with a war veteran hardened in 1,000 battles. And you taught him everything you know. Yarda will be invincible now.
What? That doesn't make any... Right. Whatever.
Excellent. You made a fine purchase, good sir. What are you here for, friend?
What do you have for sale?
I hope you do so.
What do you have for... I'd like to discuss the price.
All right. I'm listening. Very well, then. I'm glad you found what... May God give you help.
I need to get to the cut.
Then get ready. Cost of those, but if you got...
Here you go.
All right, I'll get the... Good. The carry...
Let's get...
You silly doggy.
Good day to you, sir. Good to see you, lad.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye, I'm listening. Aye, that sum will convince me. Happy to be of service, sir.
Humiliate myself a second. Time.
My
Nochmal.
Careful.
Wie schade, mein Herr.